Hi everybody, so today I am going to do a demonstration on how to tie a scarf. Obviously there are several different ways that you can tie it, but I'm just going to give you my go-to way of tying the scarf, the way that I always wore it. It was simple, it stayed on, I loved the way that it looked, and a lot of the times women couldn't even tell that I had a scarf on. They thought I was making a fashion statement. So I really love tying the scarf this way, but before I do that, I'm going to show you a couple other options to the scarf. And I know it's summertime and hats can get kind of warm, and that's why this first one, which is a little bit thinner, it's a little beanie. This one is, you just slip it on your head, and then I always like to wear it so that it's covering most of my forehead, and you can just see a little bit of my eyebrows here, and then I have my ears poking out just a little bit, so I can wear some earrings to dress it up a little bit. And you'll see the little design on the side, and this particular one has a little cap on it. And then all of these hats that I'm showing you, I will tell you where to get them. Some of my scarves were purchased on sites that were strictly for chemo scarves. This was actually purchased on Etsy. They're called chemo beanies. So you can find these anywhere. And you can find plain ones for pretty cheap, and then this one obviously that has the decoration on it. And then the other option, it's a little bit thicker, so this is something kind of more for fall or winter time. But same idea, just easy slip-on hat. See my forehead, most of my forehead's covered and my ears are just poking out. And the reason why I cover most of my forehead is because, if you do start to lose your eyebrows, it kind of hides that part of it. So even if you're drawing your eyebrows on, they can tend to not look very natural, or you just want to hide that area. So anyways, I happen to have a little wrinkle on my forehead that I like to cover. So anyways, so this is just another option for a hat. And then something that I thought was really cute to wear was this little beret. So this was purchased at Target. And again, you'll notice with everything that I'm just letting a little bit of my ears poke out. Of course, you can cover your ears if you don't like your ears and you don't want to show your earrings or whatever. I don't particularly like to have my ears popping out like that because I think it looks kind of funny. But I always like to have a little bit showing, just to, gave me the option of putting earrings on. You can put chunky earrings on, you can put studs on, whatever, feels best for you, whatever you think looks good. And then at nighttime, my mom loved crocheting me hats. So here's my little breast cancer beanie that she crocheted for me. And I loved wearing these because they were super soft. And even though it is summertime, you probably have your AC going on in your house, and it was always nice to wear something that was soft and comfy at nighttime so my head didn't get cold. You don't want to get sick while you're going through chemo, so the change in temperature and all that good stuff. Just protect your head, and always, it kind of makes it more comfortable when you're laying on your pillow as well. So that's that. And then obviously you have the option of your wig. This is my wig here, and I am going to tell you that I spent way too much money on my wig. This particular one, was just like my old hair, and at the time when I had shaved my head, I really wanted something that was as close to my hair as possible, and I really didn't want to go, without having anything. You might feel the same way, but my recommendation is to wait until you actually feel like you want a wig before you go out and spend a ton of money, or just buy something that's really cheap, see how often you wear it. If you're the type of person who wears it all the time, then by all means go spend as much money as you want on a wig that's closest to your hair. But I do have another one that was kind of my fun little wig that was a little bob with bangs, and it looked nothing like my normal hair, but it was easy for me to put on. So I would put it on, I'd run out of the house, and it was just something quick that I could. This one was a little bit more, I had to style it. So anyhow, so I'm going to get started with how to tie the scarf, and you'll see here, this scarf is kind of like a cotton nylon type material, and then this is basically the same material, but you'll see the different print, and I like to show you the different prints. Just this one I like to wear with jeans and a white shirt. Just kind of, it looked like an extra accessory to most people when I had it on my head. But I'm going to go ahead and show you this one here. And you want something that's pretty long, not super huge, because if you get a scarf that's really big, vertically like that, you're gonna notice that you have a lot of extra material. So this one is perfect. You'll see it's long, this way and shorter this way. And then you want to start off by folding it just like this. So you're going to fold it just a little bit on the front so you don't have that edge sitting on your forehead. And then I like to grab it just a little bit like this and then put it over your head. And then you're going to grab the back just like as tight, it kind of leave a little bit of room, but you're going to grab it just like you would have two pigtails. So you'll see I kind of have my two pigtails here, and then I'm just going to tie it one time like this. So then after you have that tie, you're just going to gather both ends, and this just kind of secures it on your head. So this is just making it a little bit tighter so it doesn't easily slip off your head. And the way that I have this right now, I don't have it super tight. I have it tight enough to where I feel like it's secure and it's not going to fall off, but I'm leaving just a tiny, tiny bit of room back there so when I'm done doing this I can tuck the extra material underneath. So I have my tie here, and I'm going to go ahead and start twisting these together. And as I'm twisting, I'm just going to kind of pretend like it's my natural hair. Like I'm just playing with my natural hair, and I'm putting my natural hair in a bun. So I'm going to start twisting, and as I'm twisting, I'm going to kind of roll it around just like I would be if I was putting a bun in my hair. And you want to kind of tuck it towards the back. And you'll see these pieces, you might have pieces that start coming out, and we can tuck all that in at the end. So just keep twisting and kind of tuck it back in towards the back of the bun there. And then after you have most of it wrapped up and you just have this little tiny bit left, you're just going to go ahead and tuck it underneath. And so you'll see on the back there that you have this nice little bun and everything's secure. And I know it might not seem like it, but I promise you this will stay in place. I have done tons of things with this scarf on and it's never fallen off. It's never failed me. But I love this one because it's super cute. It looks like you have a little side bun. You can either wear it on the side of your head, you can wear it on the back. I've even seen some women put it up top, kind of like a turban style. But I always like to fold the bottom underneath, and if you forget to do it, obviously you can do it towards the end, but I like to fold the bottom underneath so you can't see, you know, the part where it's sewed together there. And then same thing kind of with my scarves. I wear my scarves just a little bit higher than I wear my hats, but you'll see again that I have my ears hanging out and I have my earrings on, and so that's how I like to tie the scarf. Again, this is my go-to tie. It's super easy. Don't get discouraged if you don't get it the first time. It took me a lot of practice to be able to do this every single time as quickly as I do it. So keep practicing, keep doing that, and of course I always encourage you to walk out of your house with your bald head and embrace it and love you know, everything that is going on in your journey, and know that all of this is temporary. Your eyebrows, your eyelashes, your hair, everything will come back. You know, you saw at the beginning of the video before I put my scarf on that, you know, I'm 4 months and 2 weeks out of chemo, and I do have about an inch of hair, inch and a half of hair. My eyebrows and eyelashes are back fully. So again, don't get discouraged. It'll come back, and you have all these great alternatives to make your outfit look so much cuter. So thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Have a good one.